Welcome to the Ultra Diamonds podcast, where we talk about the latest news and sports, and we give you the locks of the day. Without further ado, I'll let my co-host, Dr. Fem Dizzle, and Mr. Collins take over.
Yeah. Happy Thursday. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, man? What's up?
NBA season is upon us. We've had opening night. We've had, Wednesday, where most of the games were played. It was a crazy night yesterday.
Was it?
Tyrese Haliburton, you will not see heaven.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? My God.
Tyrese, you did cost a lot of people a lot of money yesterday, Tyrese.
Brother was out there jacking. He think he Caitlin Clark out there.
It did cost me $12,000 yesterday, Tyrese. That's it. I can show you my parlay. You want me to DM you and show it to you?
Come on, bro.
That's the only thing that was missing was you.
Tyrese,
and I chose you over Trigger Trey.
Come on, man.
I would have took Trigger Trey. I would have won.
See, I learned.
You got to pay mortgages out here, Tyrese.
I learned my lesson first Wednesday night. Tyrese,
I hope you're listening to me. I told you, look, this
You took him. You keep saying
Tyrese.
You took him on one of your parlays.
Wait, I did on my small. Wait. Let me explain. I picked it on my small bet.
Yes, okay, whatever you call it, you took him.
Don't worry, fellas. Don't worry. We gonna.
On my main bet, on my little.
It don't matter. You took him, which meant on your little bet. Every bet that you put in. Every bet that you put in, that you put money on, and you take something is because you believe in it.
No, I was saying I wasn't sure about it. I said, let me just do it because it's my small bet.
You still did it.
Hey, it's all good.
You still did
There's
it.
a lot of blame to go around.
No, there's only one blame to go around. It's Tyrese.
Butler and Bam Adebayo got punish you guys. You guys go and play in traffic. Anywho, fellas,
What Tyrese? I mean, this is the crazy thing, Tyrese. Everybody put the house on you yesterday, man. You couldn't even get 5 assists.
Hey, I'm rocking with Ice Trade.
Ice Trade, man.
I'm rocking with LaMelo Ball, Andre Drummond.
I don't know about those guys.
Jalen Duren.
Those are Drummond. I didn't play today.
Nah,
Drummond didn't even get his rebounds yesterday either, though. He missed about half of it by half.
Draymond didn't make all these points too.
Ooh, you said Draymond?
Yeah, he didn't make
it. About Drummond.
Andre Drummond?
Yeah, he missed it.
So, for me, I don't know how you guys pick. I pick certain. So, for a guy like Drummond, I just say he's going to get his 10 rebounds.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's how he had that at halftime, I think.
Right. Yeah.
But when people are picking, though, we talk about the actual numbers that's out there on, Underdog and all this platform. 13 and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, he only missed about half, and that's because he had a foul problem, though. He had 13.
Lost, bro.
He had 13. I mean, but you could see a guy like, Haliburton did not even come close.
At all.
He didn't even.
He had 4 assists.
Yeah. He didn't even look like he wanted to, don't you check the numbers of Underdog or DraftKings for you, man? You got to make your fans happy. This is how you're going to build your brand bigger.
Pascal Siakam
had 9 assists.
Yeah,
Neymar had 7.
Yeah, but anywho, what are y'all thoughts so far on the start to this young NBA season?
Tyrese Haliburton is terrible.
You will not see heaven.
You have to send some of that money they gave you back, man. Because guess what? You making us lose money to the bookies. $12,000 you cost me yesterday. That's it. I had Atlanta Hawks minus 3.5. I had Milwaukee Bucks minus 3.5, and I had Cleveland Cavaliers minus 3.5.
This nigga's gonna turn around tomorrow and pick him. So
I'm not dealing with him no more.
Who gonna pick him?
Who's picking him?
That guy's done.
Why do I need him?
He's done.
I got Trey Young. Trigger Trey.
Your boy Kuzma is playing tonight.
I don't care about none of those guys.
Hey man, but like I said, what are your thoughts so far in this season? Y'all excited? Y'all amped up?
I'm very excited. I'm very impressed with the Detroit last night. They were playing a good basketball.
Right.
I'm so impressed. Then my boy Kenan went over his total point too. So
Yeah, I mean Detroit, they look like a real team. They look like they should have won that game last night.
Agree.
How?
I mean, man, when you when you got the momentum, they let Cade rest too long to start that fourth, man.
He rested about? He rested about 4 minutes.
Like 5, but
before he came in with 8 minutes left.
You're not a winning franchise. You're trying to build a winning culture, man. You don't got time for that nonsense. You know.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do.
You can't expect game 1. You know, what do you want to know? I'm the only person I saw that played crazy minutes like that, like 40 minutes. I forgot what game I saw. Was it Edwards played 40 against the Lakers? Yeah, I think so. That was like the only person I've seen so far this year. In the first game, like played crazy minutes. Like,
okay,
and
as a young man,
and you got 82. You got 82 games. And with Cade history of injuries, I still don't think they're gonna make the playoff.
They just gave him his
the rookie match. Yeah,
Oh,
but I don't think they are still a playoff team. They're gonna be more competitive.
They not, but look though.
So
like OKC before they took that next step, they made that a little close to the playoffs, and then
now if you remember OKC, I think they made the playoff their first year they got Shea when they were Chris Paul. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But like I said, you don't have time to be doing that, man. You don't have that luxury.
I mean, this is actually a perfect year for them to imagine Cade Cunningham and Cooper Flag. And Jalen Duren.
But guess what? Just because you tank like that don't mean
you're going to get it. But I'm just saying, just imagine if they're able to get him with Cunningham, with Jalen Duren, you know? So this is not even a year that you want to begin to win. This is a process. You probably better off tanking this year.
I mean, they've been tanking and they missed out on Wemby.
But it happens. You need some luck on your side. But my point is, they're too good this year, I think, for them to be the number one.
Yeah, like you got a team like the Wizards who have nothing.
I mean, Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma.
Like 10 games this year.
I mean, Malcolm Brogdon.
Those guys are role players.
They're role players, but everybody on Detroit is a role player. Who's a star?
I mean, Cade is supposed to be a
but
star.
How?
I'm saying
Jordan Poole is more accomplished in this league than Cunningham.
Yeah, I mean,
Jordan Poole is a scorer.
Yeah, but he's more accomplished.
Supposed to be
all around. He's supposed. Yeah, but he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's the second best player in Detroit?
I mean, whether Tobias.
Okay, now you got Tobias, yeah. But Tobias and Kuzma, what's the difference? It's a wash.
Right. And like I said, Cade is looked at as a face of a franchise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Poole is not. So
yeah, Cade is supposed to be. He hasn't gotten there yet.
Yeah, and this year can be. Yeah, this year could be the year where he showcases that.
Yeah.
But yesterday was a good.
To me, and the reason I don't think and I'm a fan of his, I don't think he's going to be because those guys that are going to be the face of a franchise, you saw that with Luka in his rookie year, he was going to be. Like, they won more than they thought they was going to win because of him. They didn't want to win that much right away. So you see it already from guys, Ja Morant. You saw right away from his rookie year that he was going to, you know what I'm saying? You could see it. And Edwards, you saw it. I'm not saying that Cade, to me, he's never going to be the number one player on the championship team. He's going to be that guy that could be a number two. Yeah, he could be a number two.
Yeah, but that's still not bad, right?
No, I'm not saying it's bad. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when we say the face of the franchise, that means you are the number one.
Like, for example,
you are the alpha.
For example, like the D Book.
I could see him being a D Book. They try to push D Book so much. Like, I don't think D Book could be the number one on the championship team.
But if you have a D Book, you still be like, I got something.
Yes, he's like a D Book. Right. I see him being like a D Book.
And
yes, I see him being like a D Book. Absolutely, I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah,
I mean, he could. The only way he could be a number one player on the championship team, I think, is kind of like if you had like a Boston Celtics team, right, where the whole team is good, solid. Yeah. So he might be your best player. But everybody else next to him is 1B, 1C, 1D. They not number 2 or number 3. So, I guess it could be like that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one of the plethora of good games. Any other games pop out to you guys? I mean, the late game.
Memphis showed up, man.
I don't think Memphis looked good yesterday.
A lot of people on ESPN were saying, oh, Utah play well at home. Even Sean said the same thing to me last night. Utah play well at home, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, bro, John Morant is back.
They didn't cover.
Yeah, they only won by two, right?
See how they played last year without him. Now, it's back. Look at the difference.
They won the game by 2 points against what people think might be the worst team in the Western Conference. Huh?
You were leading the whole game.
Yeah. And they only won by 2.
Yeah.
That was a close game. That game could have went either way.
But I'm saying, the way people are talking down on them, like, Utah is better.
I mean, nobody said that. Nobody said Utah was better than Memphis. I never said you that.
You told me yourself.
I mean, I said I would not pick that game because
you said Utah always played well at home.
And they did. They covered. Utah was the one that covered in this game. Memphis did not cover.
Yeah, I mean,
we are talking about covering because this show is a better show.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to take the spread.
The spread was 2.5. So most people, if you're gonna bet on the spread of a game that's 2.5, you're not gonna take the money line. You might as well take the spread.
I bet on that game, and one of my, I took the money line.
Yeah, if you are into making money, 90% of the time, if you're taking an NBA spread that's 2.5, most likely, NBA money line that's 2.5, you just take the spread because you're gonna get that extra money. There's no reason.
But me, I'm paying the whole parlay. I'll throw it in there with my stuff. So money line makes sense for me.
The point of the matter is Memphis did not look impressive yesterday. They won the game by 2 points against the team that was arguably the worst team in the Western Conference. What happens when you stop playing the upper echelon teams, the Denvers, the OKC?
They also didn't have Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't have Jaren Jackson. That's true. But I didn't look impressive to me. I mean, I was impressed by that guy, Santi, Donna. Huh?
If you don't have the guys come back, I think there'll be a dangerous thing to look out for.
No. Their time is over. Their window's over. It's done for them. It's over for them.
They gotta.
They can't beat Dallas. They can't beat OKC. They can't beat them.
They're a sleeper team, depending on.
They're going out in the second round. Best case scenario. They can't even beat the Lakers. I don't think they're better than the Lakers.
I mean,
anyway. All right, we see.
That team is gonna go as far as Ja takes them. You know what I'm saying?
How far is he gonna take them?
Time will tell. That's what I'm saying. Time will tell.
At this point right now, I would even put them behind Golden State.
Come on.
No, and I'm being serious.
I mean, Buddy Hield looked good.
Yeah,
yesterday.
when I watched that Golden State game yesterday,
they played Portland. Portland is
Portland has more talent than Utah. What are we talking about here?
You see, that's what you don't understand. Larry Markkinen is him.
Yes, he is.
So, he is. One player can make a difference.
But the amount of talent that is in Portland in terms of
I love Chauncey. I love the way Will Hardy coaches that team.
Give you that. But if you look at that Portland team, and we're talking about 1 through 8.
What do they have? They just have high draft picks.
No, we talking about even good players. Anthony Simons is better than anybody Utah has in the backcourt.
I like Simons.
Okay.
But guess
Jeremy Grant is a good...
Anthony Simons is more talented, but in the flow of a game, 5-on-5...
Yeah. Who you taking over from Utah backcourt?
Any given night, young Bull can outperform.
I'm not taking Colin Sexton over Simons.
He can outperform.
Anybody can outperform anybody at any time, but I'm talking about who you taking though.
I'm taking Utah Jazz over.
Are you taking Anthony Simons or Colin Sexton?
I think Simons is more talented.
Okay, so I'm taking Simons.
But Jordan Clarkson comes in there, he can drop 30 on a guy any day.
Clarkson is good.
Okay.
But if you look at this team, I'm taking DeAndre Ayton over Walker Kessler.
See, that's the thing. Ayton is more talented, but Walker Kessler knows his role. He's going to give you...
Whatever the
I
role
think
is.
Yesterday, Kessler had 5 blocks, over 11 rebounds.
When we're talking about
that matters.
Yeah, he played good yesterday. Listen to what I'm saying. When we're assembling a team, right? If I'm assembling a team, I'm gonna get the most talented players. I'm not.
Well, you have to get the team that fits, and that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Like you know what I'm saying? What you already have a guy. I think Lowry dropped 28 yesterday.
Yeah, 35.
35.
Yeah.
So you don't need a center like Ayton next to a guy like Lowry, because if that guy drops 35, you need somebody next to him that can maybe do something Lowry can't do, which is where Walker Kessler comes in. He's a defensive beast.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and he showed that yesterday. Like I say,
I mean,
last I checked, he had a 5
7-4, 7-3.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
So that's why you can look and say, oh, Ayton is better, but just like a lot of players,
Ayton is better because Ayton could do more things.
A lot of players are better than Draymond Green. A lot of players are. But Draymond Green has a special skill set that when you put him on a team where Steph is, draining threes, and now they got
I'll ask you a question.
Draymond's skill set then becomes more vital.
Okay, I'll ask you a question. If Golden State had the choice right now, have Draymond Green on their team, or no.
Yes,
first of all, no, because they're like Draymond. Let me finish. If they have a chance for Draymond Green or Kevin Durant, who are they keeping?
Come on,
They're gonna want, come on.
Okay, that's the talent.
No, nigga, KD is a Hall of Famer, top 15
That's my point I'm making to you. If you're more talented, I'm taking the talent.
Bro, look at what this nigga just example.
I know, right?
How you gonna bring up? That's like saying if they want Draymond or Michael Jordan.
No. Kevin Durant. That's not the point.
That's the point.
You're talking about fit. Kevin Durant does not do what Draymond do, but why are they taking him over Draymond?
Because this is a top 15 in the history of the league person. Are we?
So the talent matters.
No, it's levels to this.
Does talent matter? That's what you're trying to tell me. The fit matters more than talent is what you're trying to say.
In most cases, yes. But if you go say, we're going to bring a LeBron James, come on, bro.
That's my whole point.
What are we talking about?
Talent is more important than fit.
Thank you.
Why isn't it?
That's not a good analysis to use because
Thank you.
Why?
Durant is one of the best scorers the NBA has ever seen.
Right.
Okay, fine. Okay, you guys want to claim KD's too
good. A perfect example is like how we was talking yesterday. I'm like, yo,
what?
Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
He's more talented than a lot of people, but maybe OG Anunoby may be a better fit for them at small forward. But Bradley Beal is the better player.
Let me ask you a question. If there's so the perfect example you brought up. If there wasn't a salary cap issue with Bradley Beal's deal, right? You want to tell me right now?
But there is a salary cap.
Okay,
so you're trying to take out something that exists.
No.
Salary cap impacts how you
I'm
construct your team.
Listen, just wait. Right. We're keeping it on the premise.
Don't take out something that
Jesus Christ. Let me finish what I'm saying.
But just don't say if there's no salary cap.
You just changed it right now because you went from it's not about talent no more. Now it's because KD's a top 15. Your premise before was the fact that if a guy is a better fit, talent doesn't matter.
No,
then you change that.
I was just talking about that team, Utah, and we were talking about Ayton and Walker Kessler.
No,
we're not talking. We
wasn't talking about specific at first.
We were.
You got specific when you said it's about fit over talent. And I'm telling you, talent will always matter over fit anytime.
But I just gave you a prime example of how fit matters if we use Bradley or OG. I think OG can be a better.
Phoenix would never trade Bradley for OG.
They may not, but OG will be better.
Even though he's better, but they would not do that because of the talent of Bradley
just said, even though he'll be better. So the point of it is to get better, and that's.
But people will always believe that talent is more important than fit,
and we see it all the time. Unless you go get the top upper echelon talent like a KD, then that's a difference maker, bruh. But in most cases, where you know what I'm saying, the talent ain't a Hall of Fame first ballot walk. Like, come on.
Then what is talent then? If you're talking my point is, if you have a team and I have the better player, the guy that we all think is the more talented player, right? And you, like you just said, perfect example, like OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby is a very good player, and he's probably great fit on a lot of teams because of his versatility.
Right.
If you offer Giannobi up for Bradley Beal in the trade, whoever has Bradley Beal is going to ask for more.
Probably, yes.
I agree.
But that don't mean whoever has Bradley Beal is going to win more.
I'm not saying that. We're not arguing winning. Our conversation is about
We're trying to
talent and fit. And what I'm telling you, talent is always more important than fit.
You said Portland, Utah's the worst team.
And
I said, no, it's Portland.
And I said,
and then
no.
you said Portland has more talent.
Absolutely.
But I'm trying to tell you, yeah. But when it comes to winning the games, it's not always about the talent. It's about the fit.
Okay.
So if we want to determine who's the worst team, which means which team is going to win less.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, like.
But remember, let me give you an example. Remember when Kevin Durant went to Golden State, right? Steph Curry had to take a step back.
Right.
Let Kyrie, let Kevin Durant, score more. So look, if they give me Kevin Durant or Draymond, obviously I'm going to beat.
No, of course, that's a no-brainer, bro.
So my point is, fit doesn't matter because if you get the talent, like you just said, but the talent will figure it out.
Who's a better player, guys? Bradley Beal or Draymond Green?
Bradley Beal.
Oh, Bradley Beal.
But do you think if they gave Golden State Bradley or Draymond in those champion run, who would they take?
I think they would have took Bradley.
I think they'll take Draymond.
I think they would have took Bradley. I think they would have took
because
Bradley.
they have Clay.
Yeah.
They have Steph.
At that time, Clay could play the three easily.
But I think they'll.
That would have been triple splash.
They had Iguodala, but then who would have been that big? That
Iguodala would have played that role.
Small ball five that Draymond does.
I mean,
Draymond won the Defensive Player of the Year during.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, the thing about it is, and just like we just said, right? What happens is people always figure out that if you have all these talented players, right? And you're right, it doesn't always work. But any team in any sport, they will rather acquire all the talent and always try to figure it out what they could do after. Especially at that time when Bradley Beal was winning scoring titles.
He won one.
Okay, but my point is, and finished second.
I think Steph beat him out.
And then he finished second, twice? He was averaging 30 points at that point. So imagine you had
1 year of 30 points.
He had 2 years of 30 points, I thought.
And
Okay,
Steph, I think
Steph. His number is 18 to 9, 18.5. The guy don't put up points anymore.
No, he scored 20.
Like 25.
He scored like 25 yesterday, yeah.
Because
Booker fouled out. Yeah, like 25. He carried him over time a little bit.
Even before the Booker fouled out, Booker didn't play well.
Booker didn't play. He didn't take a lot of shots. I'm not going to say he didn't play well. He wasn't taking no shots.
And Bill was super efficient yesterday.
Bill's always been an efficient player.
He's going to do better in the new team right now.
Who?
Bradley Beal.
On what new team?
The
And
Phoenix.
he's not playing for Washington right now?
No, he's in Phoenix now.
Yeah,
but I mean, I think I like Bill. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, sometimes, especially when you have certain players, the fit actually helps you win more games.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, from the history what we see, when people are able to acquire talent over fit, they will always choose the talent and figure they could find a coach to make it all fit.
Right.
People always take the talent. Because talent is hard to find.
They mostly take the talent.
Yeah.
And which is what Portland say, hey, we'll take 8.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
doesn't work, and they move the player to someone else.
Exactly. You take the talent first, you try to see how it works, and if it doesn't work out.
Prime example is Milwaukee Bucks. We'll take Dame, you take Drew, and
Exactly.
Dame is a better player. We know that.
Yeah.
But Drew,
Is a
what
better
he
player.
brings to the team, that team then sunk defensively.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like, sometimes...
But you just proved my point. You just proved my point. Like I'm saying, with Drew, you won a championship, but guess what? As soon as they got a chance to get a more talented player, they got rid of the fit. They didn't care.
Of course, but the point I was making is why I think Utah is better. Even though Portland may have those guys, Utah, because of the fit, they're able to win more games.
But can we really say Utah fit? Because last year, where were they? It wasn't like they was winning games. There's no, you know what I'm saying?
They won more than Portland.
Portland had a lot of injuries.
And Utah.
Anthony Simons was out for a lot.
Utah the last two seasons, even the 2 years ago,
they were almost when they played.
Yeah, and then they just started selling.
But that's when they had all the players, though.
They start selling all.
They don't have those guys no more. They had a lot of talent back then. Right. They don't have those guys.
But even last year, they still won some games. So I mean, but definitely, man, I'm excited about this young season. We got some games tonight that some of the best of the young talent in the league will be playing for the first time. So I'm looking forward to a great basketball season, man.
Yeah.
Well, I already don't cue your parlay again.
Oh no! I'm not picking him. Like I said, that guy cannot carry Caitlin Clark's jockstrap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can't pick that.
He's a disgrace. He's been parading himself around.
There are two things that are banned for. There are two things that are banned for my list. Okay, Tyrese Haliburton and the Dallas Stars in hockey. We'll never pick those two guys again.
And for me, I banned Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Bam Major Wilson is what I'm gonna call him.
I never took those guys
from now on.
They're unreliable.
Come on, man. I just picked them to just score 10 points. Is that too much to ask for?
Too much. That point is so more.
10 points to ask your best two players to.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro.
We have force.
Come on, and Jimmy can only score 3 points. Imagine, and he's trying to get paid. Useless guy, man.
I said, it's gonna take a while. All these guys season just started.
No, I don't want to hear that. These guys are useless. I'm done with them. We got some great matchups tonight as well, man. We got Dallas going on the battle of Texas. The Luka the Don. He's they made the finals last year. They're looking to go to the next step, which is to win the chip. Yeah. Now we got the alien, man. We got Victor Wembanyama, year 2. You know what I'm saying? What
is going to dominate the board?
What are you guys looking forward to tonight? And what do you and
Denver's going to win the game.
We got Denver OKC, but definitely Luka versus Wemby is the main domain. And what are y'all looking forward to with that matchup and for the season for both teams?
For me, I want to see how Klay Thompson fit in Dallas. Looking forward to see how he play with Kyrie and Luka, and that's what I'm actually looking forward to.
Hey, Klay, that's another thing.
I mean, I think, like I said, Dallas, the roster is super deep. The roster is good. I mean, what's his name? What's the GM name? Nico Harrison. Like, I didn't think he was that good when they first got him, but goddamn, he's
been a gem so far.
He's done a hell of a job. I think he should have got a GM of the year last year. He did a hell of a job with that trade deadline pickup.
Guy for that PJ
Washington. And even this offseason, the way he traded Hardaway's big contract to get Quentin Grimes, who gives you a little bit more defensively, and he's a more consistent shooter than Timmy. Picking up Klay, Najee Marshall to replace Derrick Jones.
I like Najee. He from the DMV.
I didn't even know that. And just seeing I think the X factor for Dallas season is going to come down to Jaden Hardy's improvement. I think if he's able to become a potential 6-man of the year contender, to have him and Dinwiddie come off the backcourt, because I think Dante Exum was out till the new year.
Yeah,
for
4 months.
Yeah, so just having Jaden Hardy being able to step up. I mean, from all that I've been hearing, they said he's looked good down in training camp and preseason. So yeah, I mean, with Victor and them, I don't think they're trying to win yet. They didn't really make no big offseason move. They bought the CP, but CP is 40 years old. Like, you're not expecting. You're not expecting too much out of this. I mean, we saw CP last year. He looked like he was on his last leg. So
they just want.
They want that veteran leadership. Yeah. So and they know he's going to be able to get Wemby the ball where Wemby needs the ball. Right. So I mean, I think you'll probably see maybe a 4 or 5 game improvement from San Antonio.
Because they drafted a point guard,
Stephon
Castle.
Yeah, from UConn.
Yeah,
I wasn't really impressed with Castle. They like him. They said in college he was good defensively.
Right.
But I think with Wemby, what you need is dynamic point guard. I don't know if there was none in that draft last year, but moving forward, if you could get a dynamic point guard that can learn from CP, and then him and Wemby moving forward. I mean, because like you said, Wemby's a guy that nobody's ever seen before. But yeah, I do think it's going to be Wemby, Luka, and Shea, I think, the face of the NBA for the next decade in terms of like the best players. And being the fact that Wemby and Luka both in the state of Texas, that Nowitzki-Duncan rivalry that was going on in the NBA for a while. So you might have that renewed now. I just think Dallas has a better roster right now. They're in a better position to win. And so, I expect a big blowout tonight. Maybe 15 to 20 points.
From the Mavs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean. Oh, yeah. That's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I expect that tonight. First game of the season.
And they're at home, too.
They're Dallas at home, coming off the championship run in a year where everybody's a championship will bust in Dallas this year.
Yeah.
So anything less is going to be considered a failure.
I'm calling it right now. It's going to be Boston and Dallas in final.
Again? Round 2?
Yeah.
I'm hoping for Philly and Dallas.
Man,
I want to see. I want to see Embiid finally do great things.
Man, you gotta be healthy first.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Not just him. Paul George.
I'm just hoping for them. I like both of those guys. I like Paul George. I like Embiid. And Maxey. I like Maxey.
I love Maxey.
So I want to see those guys do good. I'm not a big fan of Boston at all.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I'm a Tatum guy.
Why don't you like them?
I mean, it's not that I hate
the
them,
franchise.
or it's not even so much the franchise for me. Just the players. I'm not a fan of Tatum or
JB.
I'm a big Drew Holiday fan.
Yeah, I was about to say
I like Holiday, but I'm a Embiid, been African. I want to see him do good.
That nigga play for TCU.
But a lot of people do. But
let me flash news.
He's one of the win goal.
That's win the championship in Philly. That's what I feel.
Man,
I think if they're healthy, I think they're the only team that Boston does not have a matchup for.
Championship in Philly. Period.
You said he's not going to win the championship in Philly?
Yeah, Philly. Yeah.
Why? They've given them everything. Their roster is deep.
I mean, I'll say this.
That Philly roster is deep.
For the last how many years, they've surrounded Embiid with quality. From when they had Jimmy and Ben Simmons.
I mean, they've done a great job filling that.
And Tobias.
You didn't get anywhere?
That's on him because he's always hurt.
All right.
They can't do nothing more. Look at the team they got around him right now.
Kevin Durant, you have to come to Golden State to win the championship. Embiid got to do that.
And where do you want him to go?
Where's he going to go?
I don't know.
Unless he go to San Antonio, him and Wemby.
No.
Not because I'm saying, when KD was able to go to Golden State is because Steph was having those injuries and allowed him to have cap. But their team was able.
But they already won a championship already.
Yeah, but I'm saying because Steph didn't get.
If Embiid go to San Antonio right now, doesn't make them the favorite. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
KD got. Golden State just lost in a Game 7 in the final. Then you got the second best player in the league at the time. Bro, that was a guaranteed championship. Everybody knew that.
We know that, but I'm saying if you put Embiid and Wemby together, that would be bananas.
There would be, but there's no guarantee. If you put Embiid on that San Antonio roster that they have right now, right? They're not guaranteed to win. They will be one of the favorites to win.
Who gonna mess with it? Because I think. Now, you talked about, Portland being talented. San Antonio got talent.
What's the talent there?
Devin Vassell is...
he's okay.
He's nice.
He's okay.
He took the step last year.
Yeah, he was having 20 points last year?
Exactly. And he plays defense. Now,
Keldon Johnson?
Keldon, he comes off their bench now. Jeremy Shohan is a Swiss...
with Shohan. Look at what we talking about.
See, that's what I'm saying. Shohan, that's the type of guy that's not gonna score like that, but he does so much. He's like a mini Draymond.
Okay.
So to have that, and you already have the alien and Embiid that average 35.
Embiid dropping like 30 points every
Come
night.
on. Wemby can just get you like 4 blocks. Come on, bro.
Well, my point I'm making to you is, if Embiid goes there, we're not saying no clear-cut favorite. Now, I'm saying like, if we give you option, if you put Embiid on Minnesota, you say clear-cut favorite.
There's no way he can get to Minnesota.
We're just, this is all hypothetical right now.
But we're trying to, because again, in order for...
Why can't he get to Minnesota?
Not as a free agent.
We're not saying that. You can do a sign and trade to get rid of Rudy Gobert's contract. What are you talking about?
Who wants Rudy?
I'm not going to talk anymore, right?
You can't say things that are impossible. If they get the Wizards 2 first-round picks with Rudy Gobert, they will take it. You'll get 2 first-round picks just to take on a contract for another 2 years.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They will take it. So you can't say it can't be done. If that's where Embiid wants, if you put Embiid on Dallas right now, those are guys.
You can't get the Dallas, man.
We can't. How can you say that?
Come on, that's so
like, come on.
No. We're just saying like teams that if Embiid go to New York right now, like certain teams that he go to that that's guaranteed they're gonna win a championship.
Yeah.
San Antonio is not one of those.
I'm
teams.
trying to tell you, a team he can go to without Philly having to help him get there.
Well, he can't go anywhere unless Philly trade him. He just signed an extension with Philly.
He can go to a team that
he can't go anywhere. He's not a free agent. So if you want to go by, exactly.
We're talking about
You just say you're not talking about hypothetical. So what are you talking about then?
When he's able to walk.
When is exactly? Now you're switching it up.
Able to walk.
He can't walk for another one. How many years he just signed for?
2, 3 years.
Yeah, he just signed a 3-year extension.
And then
so he can't.
Usually they'll have an opt out after 2 years.
But he's already under contract already for this year. Then he signed an extension. So it's another 3 years he can't be available. So we don't even know where anybody's going to buy. I'm just saying. That's why I'm saying everything is hypothetical. If we say hypothetical right now, there's only certain teams you can say Milwaukee, New York, Dallas, Minnesota.
Yeah.
He goes to
Yeah, because... Right? Come on. We already know these teams are stacked, like the New York and those teams. But that's like saying, if he goes to Boston, duh.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about, those teams are so over the
I don't think he was going to. If Embiid was a free agent today, he's not going to be going to San Antonio.
I know, but I'm saying if he did, him and Wemby, come on, bro. Just cancel.
You can say a lot of top.
Cancel.
Anthony Edwards go to San Antonio.
If he goes to San
Antonio, Luka go to San Antonio.
If Luka goes, that's
what I'm saying. Like certain things.
If Luka goes, if Ant goes, they're gonna be up there, but I don't think it means they're
John Morant and Wemby.
Oh my God,
they're gonna be a problem.
That would be.
But I still think, people they gonna.
Okay, let me give you one that I think I would love to see: Steph Curry and Wemby.
That's gonna be crazy because of the spacing.
Yes.
That's what you know what I'm saying? That would be bananas.
Steph Curry and Embiid.
That would be crazy. And that's what I'm saying. I think Embiid is so dominant.
Embiid is.
That's why I think them two. Not saying other players are not good. I think Ant is good. Yeah. But Ant is not dominant.
Yeah.
So we can't just... Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. What I'm just saying is, in terms of like where the teams are, I'm not looking at individual play. Like, if he goes to San Antonio right now, obviously they become one of the top 3, top 4 championship team, right? But because of what Minnesota already has, if you put Embiid there with the team they already got,
oh yeah, of course, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy
if they're able to keep everybody like the
DiVincenzo,
Nas Reed.
You think Embiid can win championship in Philly?
That's
if healthy, I think they Morey is constructed.
Yeah, Daryl Morey is one of the best GMs. He's always making it. You see how deep that Philly team is right now?
Yeah, the team is crazy deep.
Yeah, deep as
Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry coming off the bench. Maxey.
Andre Drummond is your backup center.
Exactly. That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Just imagine. I just don't imagine that. That would be crazy.
And when Paul George and Embiid play,
Eric Gordon
coming off your bench.
Yeah, like they have no excuse.
There's no weakness on that team
other than
except for health.
Yeah. So this is one
Let
of
hope that happen one day.
okay. So let's pivot to the NFL. Trade deadline is looming November 5th, I believe, but some trades have gone down.
How about my boy Jackson 5?
Don't worry, we gonna get the Jack.
We talking
about the two-time.
Something crazy now.
We talking about the two-time back-to-back champ, the Kansas City Chiefs. They just acquired DeAndre Hopkins from the Tennessee Titans.
Let me ask you this question. Be honest with me. How did this league let that happen?
I mean, Tennessee, they're not going anywhere. D-Hop is 32. They haven't gotten much out of him, not because of him, I believe. I mean, he got hurt during training camp as well, but they just figured let's build for the future. Let's get some picks.
But do you guys really think that trade is a big deal?
It's good enough.
I don't think D-Hop is that good anymore. Honestly,
he is. Sean, take a moment to think about it. Okay, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Everything he got going on that he can't do, you give him Andre. Come on, man.
Nah, Mahomes, you don't think Dion?
Mahomes to me has been one of the worst quarterbacks in the league this year.
Come on, he hasn't had nothing.
I agree, but
he hasn't had nothing. Yeah. He still got the. I mean, Rasheed Rice just got hurt 2 weeks ago. It wasn't like he was hurt the whole season. He just got hurt 2 weeks ago. Even before he got hurt, Mahomes was playing bad.
Oh yeah, it was rushing.
And Xavier Worthy, like y'all say, then Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, the greatest tight end of all time.
He's 35. I told you Kelce he's on his way out.
Okay, so now we're gonna say, listen to me, right? Before Rice got hurt, right? I would say the players that Mahomes had on their offensive roster with him in terms of skill players are about on the same level, I would say, as even better than what Josh Allen has. Prior to them getting Amari Cooper, right?
Yeah, yes.
Josh numbers was way better.
Yeah, but you saw
Lamar Jackson. If you take Derrick Henry out,
but you saw how Josh had like maybe 2 crazy games, which was ridiculous.
Yeah, against Houston, against
he had
whatever.
one game where he was like 9 for 30.
9 for like 26.
We know that's not Josh.
Yes,
but
you got to think about it. Even with him not having a receiver, Khalil Shakur did not play that game. Already you're missing everything, then you're missing Shakur for that game.
Yeah.
I'm saying is Mahomes, every game you had Kelce. Every game you had Worthy.
Kelce is a name now. He's
okay.
not the same.
Let's say he's a name. Let's give you that.
Sean is still missing the point. DeAndre Hopkins he's getting older, but he's a dangerous guy.
I don't think so. I bet personally, and I'm not saying you got, but I'm just looking at him, right?
Why don't you think so?
Because what I'm saying from a D-Hop the last 2 years, he's not D-Hop anymore.
Who was his quarterback? Tell me.
Granted, if you want to say Will Levis is not good, you guys want to kill Will Levis, whatever, fine. Whatever you guys want to say about Will Levis is not terrible because he's not getting the ball to the players. He's terrible because he makes bad turnovers.
He's terrible because of everything. He sucks.
Yo.
I told you, just like I was like, Deontay Johnson, I think he's talented, but we couldn't tell the first 2 weeks of the season. Okay. But they're gonna say he stinks. He can't do this. He can't do that. That will be the narrative.
We're gonna see
until you get somebody.
And a lot of people are still, and what a lot of people are not saying too is Mahomes' play has been bad since last year. The last half of the season last year, like go look at his last 8 games of last year.
Well, also, who did he have last year?
I'm saying, come on. We're saying, and we've seen this from the elite quarterbacks, from Aaron Rodgers when he didn't have Devontae, when Brett Favre did not have, those guys
suffer without Devontae.
No, we're not talking about the Jets. A-Rod and Green Bay without him. But without Devontae, A-Rod was still A-Rod. A-Rod before Devontae was still even before Devontae wasn't always there for him.
But he
won an MVP without Devontae.
But you know what they always say with A-Rod, he ain't gonna throw it away. He'll take that sack, whatever.
Sean, I know you don't think Mahomes is good.
No, I think Mahomes is great. I think Mahomes is great.
Something in this league. Watch.
No, Mahomes is great. But what I'm saying is, let's be honest, and we've really been honest. His play has been terrible since the last half of last year's season. They won the Super Bowl mainly because of their defense. But this league is so quarterback driven.
I'm disagreeing with you. I just feel like bringing this guy in, it will make Mahomes look better.
I don't think the reason why I say that I don't think this guy better.
So
listen to what I'm saying.
Diop is fell off
because I don't think Diop is better than Rashid. Let me say what I'm saying. Let me finish
He's not
up.
the same guy anymore.
Is he better than Rashid Rice?
I mean, we'll say Rashid because Rashid is younger.
Is he at this point in their career? No. You know what I'm saying? At this point, not saying moving forward, just right now.
No, they don't need him to do much.
So now what I'm saying is, even if he could have played good with Rashid Rice there, right? He wasn't playing good with Rashid Rice since the half of last year. Everybody's making it seem like Diop is going to make that difference. Rashid Rice couldn't even do it for him. All he's doing is replacing Rashid Rice.
But let me tell you something, man. Mahomes is in his I just want to win era.
Yeah, but he still, in order for you to win, like that game they played last week, right? And they won. That was because Purdy played bad, not because of Mahomes.
Right.
Mahomes, I mean, who did he have, bro?
No, forget it. What I'm saying is you said he wants to win, but he's not helping the team win.
He have Juju Schuster.
What I'm saying is he might have, any other defense, Mahomes might have cost him that game last week.
Yeah.
But luckily, you have a defense that killed Purdy. And Purdy played horrible. And another reason Purdy played horrible too, he lost all his players.
Exactly.
His top 3 receivers all went out for that game.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, like it's hard to make things happen without your player.
I think what Sean is not realizing is you have Kelsey as a tight end, and you have all these guys, pieces right here. Diablos don't need to do much.
Yeah, and that's what
and get the weight they need. They don't need to do.
And that's why Buffalo was like, yo, we know our QB is great, but let's go get somebody. Because what's going to happen, you're going to get him killed.
That's a great
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
no. I'm not saying don't get him. I'm not saying he's not. Obviously, having something that you didn't have before is definitely going to make you better.
Right.
Better than nothing. But what I'm saying to y'all is, you see how I believe that Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper are really going to make a difference on the new team that they went to? I believe so.
The first game.
Yeah, we saw him. Well, Amari already did the first game, right? Coleman just.
But what about the Jets?
The Jets now, you just got to give them time. I think Devontae's going to make a difference there. I think Devontae's going to make a difference.
Let's be honest. But our quarterback, we all love him, but he's done.
Who, A-Rod?
Yeah, he's done.
I don't think so. I still think A-Rod, is he A-Rod from Green Bay? No. But I still think, and people got to give him too. He's coming off an Achilles injury.
Well, I hear that.
Like, you know.
That's your excuse, huh?
That's the reality. He missed all of last year because of the injury.
Just the way the same guy. Okay, I want to put this out there. Sean always say, oh, Lamar is this. Tell me which the best wide receiver Lamar ever got in his career. Tell me one player.
What great wide receiver he's played with?
No, the wide receiver, and he's putting up those numbers.
What numbers is he putting up? He doesn't put up great passing numbers.
One top receiver? No, come on, man. Sorry.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm trying to say to you about Lamar.
No. Josh Allen have Diggs. He can't go to the championship. Let Lamar get Diggs or any of these top wide receiver. See what he's going to do.
What is he going to do? Nothing. The reason why he's not going to do nothing, he can't throw the ball.
Oh, my God.
It don't matter who you give him. He's not going to be able to get them the ball.
There you go. Can you hear, brother? See, he's talking all this.
No, but I've been read. It's like, everybody that watches the NFL, everybody say the same thing about Lamar. He's not a good thrower of the ball outside the numbers.
Hey.
He's not.
You know, hey, this is week 8, so there's a game tonight. We got a lot of football ahead of us, but I want to give a shout out to King Henry, man. My brother.
There you go.
I take a bow. You are him. What this guy King Henry is doing, man, I marvel. I give it to you, brother. Without further ado,
we're a good team. I don't think Ravens is a good team. We're a good contender this year.
No, you are. You guys are top 3 teams. It's Kansas City, it's Baltimore, and it's Buffalo in the AFC. Those are the top 3 teams.
What about Detroit?
They in the NFC though.
Okay.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I think Detroit is the best team in football. I believe Detroit is the best team in football.
I love that. I love that offense.
They're gonna beat the hell out of them. They playing some bums. They playing Tennessee.
But without further ado, it's that time. It's that time. It's that time of the show again, fellas.
The spread is 11.
The locks and picks of the day. Let's make some money tonight, man. What's up? What's up?
Man, I gotta win some money tonight.
I'm gonna tell you fellas tonight, man. I don't even. It's not too many games, so I wasn't able to. But we're gonna post it on our YouTube channel on Instagram also. I don't have my picks because I'm like everything kind of look. You only got 4 NBA games and one football game.
You ready for me?
I mean, go ahead. You got to pick. I don't got nothing right now.
I'm going with Denver.
Denver over OKC?
Yes.
Okay.
Whew. That's a tough game.
And I think the game is in Denver.
It's in Denver, yeah.
Okay.
It's in Denver.
Yes, I'm picking the money line, no spread.
Okay. It's a -1, so it don't make a difference.
Right.
Well, and I'm picking Boston Celtics -13 spread.
Okay. So just those two games.
Yes. And I'm going to go straight to the hockey game. I'll pick the Colorado Avalanche.
Okay. Money line.
And then I'm going to the NBA. I'm going to go back to the NBA.
This guy's all over the place.
Rebound over 12 points. Whatever they give him.
Who?
Over. Rebound.
Who?
This guy.
Wemby?
Rudy, yeah.
Rudy Gobert.
Oh, you talking about?
They play tonight.
He said Rudy Gobert.
They do play tonight. Yeah.
Minnesota
plays tonight.
I'm talking about the rebound. Over. I think they give 12 points sometimes.
Okay. So Rudy Gobert rebounds. Colorado Avalanche. The Boston Celtics spread. And the Denver Nuggets money line.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
What about you?
I like that. For me, I'm going with Collins when it comes to the Boston Celtics.
-13.5?
Yeah, Washington stinks. They going by halftime they're gonna run them out off the court, man. I'm going with that. That's the only thing I'm gonna give the people, man. You know what I'm saying?
A 1 pick, 13.5 spread, huh?
That's the only thing I'm gonna give the people. The way, cause what I do, I go on the FanDuel. So it's week 1. I'm gonna do my player props like Shea's gonna get 20, Luka's gonna get 20. For Kyrie, I'm gonna give him maybe 15, at least 15 points.
That's the problem right there. You know what? You pick this 17 things.
No, I'm not gonna go all the way on a night like this. It's not too.
But I'm saying, like, how do you, like, you see how Jimmy Butler and Adebayo did yesterday? It's always going to be one person, maybe they get hurt in the first quarter, they might fuck everything. It's too many things to pick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're better off just, like, going hard and picking one guy to really get that 20.
Anyone player can fuck your
Yeah, when you got 17, 18 players,
I'm not doing
the odds of you.
This for my niggas that bet $1 and $2. We believe it or not, there's some dudes that be doing that.
I know.
So that's I ride for them. That's what I'm giving.
So you gotta post that because you can't tell them all of that.
Yeah.
You gotta post that
for my G's that's betting, real money. It'll be insane to
do that.
To do a 17 or even a 10 pick would be insane.
Yeah.
But for those individuals that's betting $1, $2, $3, you ain't gonna make no money.
They got Wemby's points total today at over 25.5.
I'm not gonna do that.
Wemby,
Yeah.
I think the rebound makes sense.
I don't know his rebound, but I know his points they got at 25.5.
Yeah,
I will not make up to that point, so I don't know.
Y'all don't believe he can score 25?
He can, but flow of the game.
Defending this guy, so no.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You want to touch it?
I'll go with his rebound. I'm going to do anything with him. I'll go with his rebound.
He's not a good rebounder, though. I don't think.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. He's not a good rebounder. How many rebounders?
Put it up.
I think he averaged 9 point something.
Yeah. For a guy that's that tall, that's not a good rebounder number.
It's rookie year. It's rookie year. So
but still, though, like
taking the next step.
He did well last year.
That's what I'm saying. He averaged 9 something rebounds last year.
He didn't play much. I think he played like 29 minutes.
Well, that's true. He didn't play too many minutes.
The guy got injured. So, but I think it is. I can't pick his.
Before I pick his rebound, I'm picking Sabonis rebound.
Oh yeah, that's any rebound. Yeah, I'm doing Sabonis.
And, before I pick, I'm taking Sabonis before I take his rebounds.
Yeah, I didn't pick him. I didn't pick your guy. So
Sabonis.
On my small bet, though.
Yeah.
On my small bet.
Exactly. Yeah.
To me, only thing I saw so far that I like, Anthony Edwards point total, they got at 25.5. He's going over that.
Yeah, just because he doesn't have too many people competing.
Yeah.
What about your Luka?
I'm not. Luka's at 29.5. That's I don't know.
Okay, I think 25 points.
First game.
He didn't play the whole preseason.
But I
I don't.
Luka is the dog.
Yeah, I mean, Luka can score 40 if he wants to, he could do it. But he might just be trying to get his new teammates easy shot. Luka, if he wants to, he can put up 40 tonight if he. We know that, but depends on how he feels. And then I think it's going to be a blowout. So I don't think he's going to play a lot.
Okay,
first game.
But Sean, I think he can make 25 points.
I think he's going to score 25. Yeah. I said it's 29.5 for the real time. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, fellas. I mean,
Tatum over 28.5 tonight. I like that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna put our picks.
You can post it up there. You can post it up. Everybody go get that money.
So that does it for the Thursday.
A lot of people hit me up from the wins that I had yesterday. Yo, we need a parlay. Go follow us on Oshadama's podcast on YouTube.
And follow the page.
Yes.
All right, man. There you have it. We signing out. Happy Thursday.
Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button down below.
See you guys tomorrow, man.
We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, man. Why we just started? Give us 100 subscribers. Let's go.
All right, man.